Police arrested a Grand Strand car dealer. He says the 2 instances of cops being arrested for domestic violence in the past week, but Tom said today that he is definitely in the lead according to his own poll. Eager residents to see what the surf looked like and what Sandy had brought. This is what it actually looks like. I'm Brianna Smith, so if we can't say anything nice, we won't.
The boat was freed this afternoon. Brianna?
Yes, Tim, the beaches are calm now. Horry County Police say the methamphetamine problem is growing in our area. The 2 candidates for president squared off for the first time tonight. Yes, Tim, I am. This apartment behind me is where a meth lab, a shake and bake meth lab, was found earlier today. They were using it as a lifeline out for family members who weren't in their area. And the search continues for 2 teenagers missing from North Carolina. Locking your doors, that's just one of the several things you can do to protect yourself. And the woman we spoke with has been a policyholder with Allstate for 17 years. She just got a letter last week stating that she wouldn't be a part of that Allstate family anymore after March. And now this letter has her asking the question, why?
We're writing to you with what we know is unfortunate news about your Allstate insurance property policy.
That unfortunate news was that Cindy Suggs' homeowner's insurance policy was not being renewed when it expires in March. In 17 years, she has only filed 1 claim and was only late with a payment a couple of times.
Non-renewal. In my words, that's dropping.
In July, Allstate announced that they would be dropping 10,000 homeowner policy holders in South Carolina. You are more likely to be dropped if you didn't meet certain criteria, including how much your home is worth.
I didn't figure they would drop me because my house wasn't worth $220,000, or because I didn't have car insurance with them, or because my house was over 10 years old.
But they did, and now Cindy is left to face reality. She needs a new insurance company, but she's scared that she won't find one.
This is a modular, and some insurance companies won't write it, just like mobile home policies.
And now Cindy's asking herself,
are you in good hands?
Not no more.
I spoke with a spokesperson for Allstate who said they did not renew these policies so they could remain financially strong for all its customers. The spokesperson also said if you were dropped, you should contact your local Allstate agent for help. Cindy Suggs said she did contact her agent, and he told her he would mail her a list of quotes from other agencies. It's been more than a week, and she still hasn't received that letter. In aisles lined with toys, officers led children who may not otherwise get a Christmas to pick out their own presents.
It actually gives us the opportunity to give back to the community, to show the kids the other side of police.
The other side of policing turned badges into best friends.
You don't worry about the prices because I'm keeping a tally, okay? So you just grab and we'll do it. All right.
The Georgetown County Sheriff's Office gave the opportunity to 35 kids to buy Christmas for themselves. But most ended up buying for others.
My 2 little brothers, my big brother, my little sister.
You would think that they would shop for themselves, but they shop for their family members and really in the spirit of Christmas.
But as the cart filled up and dollars started to add up,
we have $60 left.
Tanasia did pick something out for herself.
Wow. Okay. Slurpee. That's awesome.
Officer Kinlock says seeing the kids with presents is nice, but it's the smiles that make the day.
You good?
And those smiles come from one gift of Christmas at a time. In Georgetown, Brianna Smith, News Channel 15. One of the busiest places on Halloween night, but now some fear that that reputation will change. The Property Owners Association will be limiting the vehicles that can enter the neighborhood tomorrow night. Only people who live there and the holders of 300 guest passes that have already been issued will be able to enter the subdivision. Everyone else will have to walk in. Spider webs, scary signs, carving pumpkins, and even ghosts. Ooh. Show it's time for Halloween in Ricefields.
Halloween is huge for Ricefields.
Everybody in town comes.
But due to the amount of people who attended last year, things are going to be a little different tomorrow night.
And we came up with the idea of trying to limit the vehicles the best we could, and that leads us to the sign.
Tomorrow night, it is like a gated community, which is strange.
The Properties Owners Association felt last year's Halloween was so crowded it became dangerous for the trick-or-treaters, and some longtime residents agree.
just in the last few years, the traffic has gotten out of control. As a mother, I actually started getting a little worried about the kids being out there.
But Halloween enthusiasts feel this is taking away from their precious holiday.
The hard part has been is that so many friends and people from all throughout the community have been so distressed about it. They've said, where are we going to go? There's nowhere to go. And we've had to tell them, I'm sorry, you can't come in rice fields.
POA President Robert Hestefer says his plan wasn't meant to ruin the community's evening.
If you're coming from somewhere else, you're more than welcome to come in. That was not the point. The point was to keep the extra vehicles out as the best we could.
The Georgetown County Sheriff's Office will help make sure vehicles that are not authorized do not enter. They will limit access to rice fields from 4:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m.